Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny and welcome to another antique store haul. I've got five goods from Shire's Market in Chambersburg. I only spent $26.61, but I think I walked out with some pretty decent stuff. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I did pay $8 a piece for these cute little dainty ladies, which I felt was a good price. I don't know who made them. That to me says Anesco maybe, or Lefton. I just don't know who they are. I have not done my research, of course. But I will definitely take the time to do so before I list them or put them in a live sale. But they were in really good condition. Some of the flowers might be a little damaged. Like this one, the petals chipped off of there, but I mean, you can't even really tell. This one also has the same font of numbers on the bottom. So again, I would assume these are probably a Lefton piece or maybe like Anesco or maybe Napco wear. But they're very cute and dainty, and I felt, taking a shot for $8 a piece was definitely worth it. If you all remember, a while back at one of my live sales, I had two Shawnee planters, and I thought they went together, but they didn't. And Amy actually was the one who told me that. So they made a larger boy and a larger girl, and I actually came across the larger boy planter to go with that girl, and I paid $5.60, 20% off of $7. That means I'll only be invested in both pieces for about $8, so I'll probably be able to double that at my sale, which is great. For only $1.50, I did get three vintage, well, I don't know how old the silver one is, but three vintage Christmas ornaments. The main reason I got the bag was because I wanted this one right here with the aluminum tree in it. And we got a nice red one, and then we've got the silver one. And I felt $1.50 for three. That's a pretty darn good deal. That's 50 cents a piece. And the last item I paid $2 for, it's another one of those flower brooches. The pin is missing on it, but you guys know what I like to do with these. I like to put them in my junk jars, so I don't really mind that the pin is MIA, because they are just fun to put into the jars, and it just makes a really fun conversation. So like I said, I didn't get much at Shire's, so now let's go ahead and check out the stuff that I got at the Hancock Antique Mall. So, actually, I lied. I have two items from one of the local thrift stores that's in this town. I paid $1.75 for this art glass piece. It's an our own import stretched glass vase. It was made in Japan. No cracks, no chips, no repairs. And I just really liked that color. Now, this is not old. It's from 1992. It is... Was that not focused? I apologize. I can't read that first part. Amway, Les Collections Classiques Paris, Eau de Parfum, Ciel de Mur. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that. Anyway, it's from 1992, made in France. I cannot remember exactly what the comps were on that. But yeah, it was worth me buying. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. So, enough backtracking. Let's check out the stuff from the Hancock Antique Mall. Alright, we are now taking a look at everything that I got at the Hancock Antique Mall. I spent just a little under $50, but I bought more stuff for me than I did for resale. But what I did buy for resale, I'm hoping will pay for everything. So I did find this mug, and of course I'm covering up the bit with the nipple on it. It's called the Big Sipper. It's got a lady on it, and it is marked... Where is it marked? Oh, right here. It's marked ARRIB, or maybe it's Carib. The fish is supposed to be a C. Carib, made in Japan. It was $6, but I thought it was definitely interesting. Probably something you'd buy at Spencer's back in the day. So this was actually half off. I paid $10 for it. I bought a mug, like in this exact same style, like the clear cobalt blue glass, I think for like $5 or something at our local antique mall here. And I can't remember where it is. It's probably buried in my resale room. I'll have to find it when I clean it up in there, because I got to pull stuff from there for eBay, and then I got to pull some stuff for live sales. I have so much stuff. That's just the bottom line. Anyway, I cannot for the life of me figure out what this is called. I know I've seen them in barbershops before. Like, they stick the combs in it and those kinds of things to sterilize them from, use. But I do know that this line of Hopalong Cassidy stuff is pretty collectible. I do have some polish wipes that I can clean this up with. I'm not sure if I can get the rust off, but we will see about the oxidation. But I felt that that was a pretty fair price, half off of 10, because I've had this line before and know that it sells well. Look at the piggy planter. Isn't it cute? He was $3. I love him. It's very heavy. It would definitely look good with like a spider plant or something in it. I'll be keeping him for myself. I absolutely love him. And $3, that's like a no-brainer, right? Okay, let me just sit you down here. I also managed to pick up 2 Pixie pencils. I know Misty calls them Pixies. Actually, her dad is the one who calls them Pixies. And they were $4 each. I felt that that was a fair price for what they were. And they still have some pretty decent life left in them, despite being sharpened. But I couldn't say no to that. For only $2, I picked up a really awesome 1964 The Beatles Complete Coverage and Exclusive Photos magazine. I have been trying to be picky about the ephemera that I buy because I was cleaning up the storage room in my basement, long story short, and I just have way too many magazines. So I'm going to be parting with some of those, so be on the lookout for some of the lots at the live sales. And I just hope that I can find them all a new home. And the best part is it's media mail, so it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg if you buy a bunch of them. Anyway, this one is from 1964, like I said before, right when Beatlemania swept through America. And it's got some really great images of these guys, and this is right, like, at their prime. Like, they were really young, and they didn't start looking like, the hippies of the late 60s into the 70s. So this was a really fun piece to look through. And just a really great piece of rock and roll history. Now, if this isn't the epitome of kitsch, I don't know what is. It's really, really cute. It's a dog piggy bank. Now, I did pay $10 for it. It was actually the cheapest one that this person had in their booth. And I just like the fact that it has the original chain, and it's in overall good condition. No cracks, no chips. It's got some paint loss to it, but hey, that just means it's vintage. So that's really, really cute. I will be keeping that. And yeah, I mean, it's got the original stopper. I mean, it's just adorable. So that's everything that I got at the Hancock Antique Mall, but I do have 2 items from eBay that I would like to share with you all before I conclude. I can't remember whose channel it was on. I think it may have been Michael's, The Cult of Vintage, or maybe it was Misty's channel where they did a show. I think it was one of the Vintage Rescue Squad episodes. And it was Sarah from the Traveling Button. And oh man, I feel so bad. I forget that one other girl's name, but she collects the rubber squeak toys. And they were talking about the rubber face dolls and how those are becoming very collectible and things like that. So I just decided to, check around on eBay and see if I could find anything cheap, and I did. I found this purple and green stuffed pixie. It's rubber faced. And it's in overall good shape. I mean, the rubber paint, or the paint on the face and everything is in really good shape. The fur might need to be cleaned up a little bit, but I'm kind of leaning more towards keeping it the way it is, but we'll see what happens. And it was only $20. I felt that that was a really good price. And he is just very, very fun. And he's great for Christmas or just all year round. So I couldn't say no to that. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this really adorable 1950s, 1960s Pixie Head ashtray. He does look a little creepy with his mouth as wide out as it is, but that's where the cigarette would go back in the day. Paid $10 for it, and I just like it because it's creepy cute. Or croot. Creute? Probably we'll go with creute. Creepy and cute. I can definitely see a Vision and Vintage Co. having one of these at some point because it is just super, super kitschy, super, super cool, and just overall very weird. And I love it. And the last eBay item that I would like to share with you all is something that, again, I would like to thank Sarah, the Traveling Button, for recommending. It is the book Kitsch, The World of Bad Taste by Gillo Dorfles. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, and I apologize. I think this is probably from about 1970, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, I'm very interested to read this and let you all know what I thought. And if it's something that you are interested in purchasing, I won't give away any of the details of the book because I want you all to be surprised as well. And if I didn't say already, this cost me about $4.09 on eBay. So that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know down below what your favorite items were that I purchased. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!